produces, the dissatisfaction of the masses, can be managed by way of distraction. And by and large, the internet has been instrumentalized to effect this. It can be done by distracting us through necessity. It can be done by distracting us through entertainment, which is actually one of the most effective ways because people appreciate it. It can distract us through division. Division of identity are amplified all over the place. I think to maintain a focus on individual privilege in order to overlook close to entirely, I think, issues of generational privilege. I know a lot of people out there are like, oh my God, he said the P word. But it actually does matter. It is real. What do I mean by generational privilege? If you think about what I mentioned before, that earlier internet, everything that I did when I was the youngest of young men has been forgotten. Those records aged off. They were ephemeral. We were generationally privileged to be able to experiment without being worried about it ruining our lives. The old bad tweet that gets so many people canceled today. Exploration was not only encouraged, but the system relied upon it for the furtherance of the borders, the boundaries, the settled area of the internet domain. And then over time, bit by bit, as that domain expanded, as more value was created and produced by the network effect and by the people who were settled in this new intellectual space, bars to entry cropped up. And consequences began to crop up, not just for the worst things that we did, but also for some legitimate things. And as that has happened, as that has become systematized, as that has become automated, as we have been profiled, as everything we click on, everything that we search for has been padded out into this automatic dossier, perfect records of private lives for every given person who hasn't done anything wrong. They have simply interacted with a system that cannot be avoided, that is necessary, that underpins everything that we do. The consequences, the bars became too high. The results of curiosity, of expression, of exploration became too dire to risk. And I think this has turned us inwards, and it has made us sort of more of a sloganeering population, where we see things that other people said, and then we affiliate ourselves with the tribe, and then we repeat it. And then if we make a mistake, if we say something that we don't like, we have to double down. We have to defend it, even if we don't agree with it, even if we evolve beyond it. Because to admit mistake is to admit error. To admit error is to basically announce wrongdoing. And this wrongdoing can never be, forgiven en masse. And it certainly cannot be forgotten.